Nothing like setting up on a beautiful tee box and slicing the living daylights out of it. It just kind of ticks you off, doesn't it? There we go. Now, if you do it correctly, what's going to happen is you're going to hook the living daylights out of it. I sent that thing right down this middle left side, and I hooked it all the way over there into 13, which is exactly what should happen. It could be grip, setup, backswing. It could be all kinds of issues. But more often than not, it comes down into the same thing. And that's what we're going to address today. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to address two things today that causes that slice. One is going to be path, and that's what we're going to hit lightly today. And the other one is going to be club face in the backswing and in the downswing. And then how the face and the path react together. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the path. So again, we're going to just hit this real quick and real light. So I'm going to give you a quick drill on how you can adjust that. So I just like to take an alignment stick, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it down by my feet, and I'm going to put it at a good 30 to 45 degree angle from my target line where I want to feel. And now what we want to do is we're going to actually take this and we are going to move it both ways. We need to feel what swinging left is and what swinging right is. So first I'm going to go inside out. So if the ball is here, anything between the ball and me is inside. Anything from the ball and away from me is outside. So if I am swinging through the ball area, I am going from inside to outside. So for path, what we're going to do is, again, I'm going to put that alignment stick down 30 to 45 degrees. I'm going to set up, and all we're going to do, we're not going to worry about club face or anything, is take it back into a regular backswing. Make sure you don't cheat. No cheating on the drill. I want you to take it back into a regular backswing, and from here, swing the direction of the alignment stick, period. That's it. So you set up here and swing the direction of the alignment stick. So again, regular backswing, swing the direction of the alignment stick. Don't really care. I don't really care on how you do that, what your body does. You're just feeling what it feels like to swing in that direction. Okay, so then next step, we're going to change the alignment stick from going outside to in with the same angles, 30 to 45 degrees. Okay, alignment stick's now set up. Again, set up normal. And then regular backswing. And now swing with the alignment stick. Each time, try to make sure you still swing into a nice finished position. So again, regular backswing, swing with the alignment stick. Okay? So now I've felt what the inside out swing feels like. And the outside in feels like. So now with that drill, you can actually feel what the swing path feels like from in to out and out to in. Now for me personally, I like to feel like I get that club a little slotting back down behind me a little bit, so it gives me that little bit more in to out feel. And you can literally keep doing that drill over and over again so you can really cement that feeling. And so for most golfers, what we need to feel is we need to be able to feel that in to out swing feel versus that over the top. So again, swing path feels like regular backswing and then swinging in to out. So just off of that, now we're going to hit a golf ball with that feel. For me, I'm going to go in to out. All right, so here we go. I'm going to set up, get my stance, and now I'm going to feel regular backswing in to out on the swing path. So feel versus real, two different things. We'll check that out on the video, see how well I did on that. Felt like I came down in to out, and I hit a nice strong shot with a little draw going to the left. Okay, so now on this next shot, what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna feel like I swing left to right, so out to in. So again, setting up, you get same feel. Again, regular backswing, swing left. Regular backswing, swing left. Just working on that path. All right, monster pull, sliced it back in, over into the fairway. That's rather difficult. Been trying not to do that. It's one of my tendencies to get a little bit of that over the top feel, but come down and hit that left. Okay, but that's the one I want you to work on lightly. Just simply put the alignment stick down, swing both ways so you understand what the feel is. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is now we're gonna work on club face. This is the bread and butter of this. So on the club face, what I need to do is understand that as I swing this club, even if I have the club face square pointing directly at my target, as I come across it, if my club face is at target, but I'm swinging left, that club face is now open to path. And so open to path, if I take this down, it means if I'm swinging left, my club face is now pointing this way. All right, and then so as we come down, now you create a glancing blow, which causes that side spin to spin off to the right. So what we want to do is we want to work on understanding how we can control this club face through the shot. But the same thing goes for a hook. If I'm swinging to the right, so inside out, and I have the club face, again, square to target, but closed to path, as I swing, now I'm going to hit again, turning and spinning that golf ball the other way, which causes it now to spin left. But see, the issue is that creates more of a penetrating ball flight versus that high spin right, which causes it to go up high and far right. Now, of course, for all our lefty friends, you know, some people swing right, some people swing left, and, you know, it's just the opposite day. So, but either way, whichever direction you're swinging, you're going to create spin. Okay, so here's how we're going to work on this. So what I like to do is you need to think about, as I go into my backswing, if I open this club face, so if I roll my forearms and I roll this club face open on the way back, right, that club face now points up. And by doing that, now if I actually come back down into the golf ball, now that club face now wants to be wide open and to the right. And that's what I see on most of the students. So on most of my students, that's exactly what they do. They get out, they'll roll their hands up, and then as they come down, notice where that club face is pointing, right? It comes down here, and then they have to try to square the club face up in this area, and you just don't have enough time. You really do not have enough time to do that. So what we need to do is we need to change that feel of going up and coming down. So in a couple of my other videos, I worked on the backswing on the very first part of the takeaway, and then what it feels like to get back up here into the top of the backswing. And that'll get you into a good position to be able to feel this next part. So if you want to check those out, the link's up here in the corner. But if we set up here and I feel like, and I go back to club parallel, so club parallel is club flat with the ground, my shaft is flat to the ground. I want to see that club face facing the ground. Now you need to understand this. Feel versus real are two different things. I could feel like the club face is facing the ground, but if I was actually originally in my backswing, having that club face straight up and down, if you feel like the club face is straight on the ground, chances are you're going to be right where we want you to be. Right? So feel versus real. Or you don't feel like you do this. You feel like you're here, but you do this. Okay, now we're going to reverse that. I need you to feel like you're doing this, but you're probably going to be like this. So we always want to look and verify in our positioning. So if I set up, I turn and I go to club parallel, then I stop, and now I look and verify how much is my club face facing the ground. That is actually what I want to feel for me, because notice the club face is here and that matches my body line. That's a pretty square club face. But if I am trying to fix my roll the club face open, I need to feel again that that club face is facing straight down. So look, verify, that was better. So again, club parallel, oops, not as good. So again, club parallel to the ground, look and verify. Now the club face is facing the ground. And that is my feel. Now I'm going to try to simply hit a golf ball with that feel. So we're going to set up. Just working on the way back, on the back part of the backswing, and we'll see what happens. Okay, baby pull. We only have about a 3-5 foot draw going left, but it didn't pull much. Probably only 15 feet or so. So that was a good shot. Again, we're going to check out that video and we're going to see how that looks on the way back. All right, so now we're going to say, all right, that didn't work. That did not work for me going on the way back. I even looked, I took a video of myself. I came back and I had the club face more down. It was not up. But when I came back down, what happened? I still sliced it. So why did that happen? We're gonna ask ourselves that question. Okay, so here we go. Why did that happen? Well, what happens is you go back, oh, hey, I look great right there. But then we get to the top and then all of a sudden we come back down and I still have the club face open. Right now, again, because I come back down, there could be some body issues. Again, we're not going to dive into all that kind of stuff. All we're doing is trying to feel what the club face is doing. So as I come back down, well, that doesn't work because again, I get back down here and either got to flip it just to hopefully get somewhat straight. And if my timing's great, then that's wonderful. The younger you are, the easier it is. I'm just throwing that out there. But what we're going to do now is, okay, if I feel club face down on the way back, what if I get back to club parallel from the top of my backswing and I get back down to now club face down on the way down. So we do it on both sides now. I can feel it going up and I can feel it going down. So on the way up and on the way down. Now what happens is as I finish my golf swing, my club face is already square or more square, maybe closed, hopefully closed, so then we can back it off a little bit. And as I hit the golf ball, I'll have that closed club face to path. And again, I do not do the dreaded slice to the right. So let's go ahead and try that one out. So now what we're going to do is a couple drills and we're going to go on the way back and you verify that yes, I can do that pretty good. So now let's add it on the way down. So we're going to feel it on the way back, but not look and verify, and then stop on the way down. So all the way up, stop on the way down and look. Okay, toe is over the heel, not all the way down on the ground, but is still over it, which is better than it would be if I was pointing up. So do that again, feel it on the way back, and then on the way down, look and verify, that's better. Club face, definitely much closer down. One more time, all the way up, facing it down. That's good. Now let's hit a ball on that feel and find out what happens. There we go. Now, if you do it correctly, what's going to happen is you're going to hook the 11 daylights out of it. I sent that thing right down this middle left side, and I hooked it all the way over there into 13, which is exactly what should happen if I am coming down with that club face all the way down on the downswing. Because then by the time you hit that golf ball, what happens is if I'm like this and I come through, that club face is going to be so close, it's not even going to be funny. And it should go that way. But your goal is to be able to see which one allows you to hit that ball straight without that dreaded slice. Can you do it on the way back? And then that just straightens you up. Or do you have to feel it club face down on the downswing? That is up to you to be able to determine that. I want you to use those drills to be able to take away that slice and be able to start playing golf the way that you want to without having to go over into the bushes over there and look for your golf ball every single time. All right, I really hope that helps, and we do not have to now rely on our timing. All right, okay, let's get out on the golf course and let's play some golf. All right, thanks for watching. If this tip helped your game, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss upcoming content. I've got plenty more on improving your swing, sharpening your short game, and lowering your scores with technique-specific content and live lesson videos. And if you want to keep learning right now, check out the video popping up here on the screen. It'll take your game to the next level. All right, see you in the next one.